final bout of the afternoon session is also at light heavyweight, and it features Anguilla against Tanzania, Curlun, Richardson,
Hungary,
Yusuf,
England, Canada, Italy and Botswana. Your referee in charge of the
Our referee is Susanna Tenage from Sri Lanka.
Susantha
They are the 5
Tenage.
scoring judges who will be looking closely at this one.
First to the ring, boxing out of the red corner and representing Anguilla, Curlun, Richardson.
A bit heavier than when we last saw him in the Commonwealth Games, Curlun Richardson. He was boxing at welterweight in 2018 in Australia, losing to the Scotsman Stephen Nunes. Here he is, looking solid and strong at light heavyweight.
His opponent boxing out of the red corner, blue corner, representing Tanzania, Yusuf Lukasi Changalawe.
One of 3 boxers from Tanzania. Here comes Yusuf Changalawe, who had a bye through to this stage of the competition. Coach Timothy Kingu of the Tanzanian Boxing Federation feels that there are reasonable chances of medals for his 3 boxers. And Changalawe, if he can get the win here, will be very close to getting hold of one himself.
This is a round of 16 men's light heavyweight contest, fought over 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, representing Anguilla, Curlun, Richardson. And his opponent in the blue corner, representing Tanzania, Yusuf Lukasi Changalawe.
Let's up. Now here, now come below, now below the bed. Second. Good luck.
Anguilla versus Tanzania in the final contest of the afternoon here then. Curlun Richardson from Anguilla in the red. When you look at him and how solid and good he looks, Richardson. I mean, how on earth was he making welterweight 4 years ago?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
He is not fattened up at all. He looks in terrific shape.
Changalawe does look a lot bigger, doesn't he?
Well, he does look like a real natural physical light heavy, doesn't he, Changalawe? But I don't think Richardson looks too out of place here either. Very stocky and powerfully built.
Good jab there from Changalawe.
Richardson looking to try and set the terms, but Changalawe looks comfortable on the back foot.
Yeah, he throws that uppercut from really far out, doesn't he, as well?
Yeah.
Changalawe.
That's nice, lovely combination, really sharp there, Changalawe.
Yeah, you see that little spin as well, then get himself back in the centre of the ring.
Oh, he catches him nicely there as well with the cross. Richardson taking a few here and still staying on the front foot. Changalawe now rocks him back. A little bit slappy there, I think. Yeah.
It's a shame for him there, because I don't think he had Richardson hurt, but he had a bit of pressure, didn't he?
Well, if he can force Richardson back, and it looks like he can, then Changalawe can certainly make life easier for himself. At the moment, it's Richardson still encouraged to come forward. But Changalawe doesn't look too unhappy retreating, because he's able to just turn him as quickly as that. A lovely little right hand there to finish that exchange.
I've seen standing counts for less.
Yes.
This week.
Those are the sort of shots, though, that really stay in the memory of the judges.
Yeah,
when they're close rounds, those are the ones you remember. Richardson's really got to get his act together here. Changalawe's starting to unload now. Richardson's there to be hit as well. He's got to be careful, Richardson. Playing with fire here. Lands a left of his own, though.
Takes a good shot, though, Richardson. He got caught with a flush left hook there, didn't move. He's got his second best on.
Oh, he doesn't want to be taking too many of those, and a big right hand lands. And he's shaking. There's got to be an standing 8 count coming here, surely.
He's hurt there. You see a little wobble on his legs.
Yeah. Well, as you say, he might have bulked up to light heavy, but can he take the punches of natural light heavyweights? On that evidence, possibly not.
And even though the belt possibly saved him from more punishment there, that's the worst time to get seriously hurt. And seriously, he was hurt. That's going to be a problem for him. No, you got a minute to recover. The Changalawe just looks like he's full of energy still. He's got faster hands, hasn't he? Sorry, Changalawe. He's got faster hands, and you sort of tend to think he's quite muscularly built. But he wings those shots in. See that right hand? It's like a bullet.
So if you're coming forward against a naturally bigger and heavier opponent who's got fast hands, your reflexes and your defenses are better be pretty good.
Yeah, but and also you've got to like for all the time you've got to get lower, and you've got to move the head. You've got to be constant head movement.
No surprises there. Curlun Richardson's in some trouble. Well, Yusuf Changalawe go through the gears here and get his opponent out of there.
He should jump on Richardson. Now he's switched southpaw. I don't think he's a natural switcher though. And when you find out when people switch, they're not naturally adapt to doing it. The defense is weak.
Well, let's see if he stays in southpaw as well, Richardson. Changalawe happy just to see what's coming at him.
Nice there for Changalawe.
Yeah, he's very, very in control of this, isn't he?
Changalawe now, and he saw that right hand. He got the guy in the southpaw stance for him. It's the perfect shot there.
It's Arthur Langelier of St. Lucia who awaits the winner of this one in the quarterfinals after the St. Lucia boxer's opponent failed the weight. You come all the way from Tuvalu in the Pacific Ocean to the Commonwealth Games and you don't make weight. What an absolute sickener for Leatiali Afoa. Here, at the moment, is Changalawe.
Yeah, but he's allowed fair play to Richardson. He's the one who's sort of pushed forward a bit, but even though he hasn't really done any work, but Changalawe's let him off the hook here. He's allowed Richardson to come forward, and when he was being the aggressor, he was having more success, and he had him hurt in the last round.
And he has stayed southpaw, Richardson.
Can't fight on the back foot here, can he, Changalawe? We see that clearly.
It's almost as if the switch of stance has just got him wondering what's going on, but he's turned him nicely there.
It's better when he's aggressive. He's much better when he's aggressive. It's a danger. And Richardson doesn't fire back.
Richardson is very, very brave and gutsy, isn't he? We're getting another telling off there. Changalawe with a lovely little left hand to open that exchange, and then finishes it with a right as well, and starting to open up here in the last few seconds. This is good round management from Changalawe. Impress in those last few seconds. That's what the judges remember.
Whipping shots as well, aren't they? Throws them from so far out, you can't fire back.
It's almost as if he said, well, what's going on with this southpaw stance? And then he's realised, well, actually, not very much. Oh, okay, I can just unload now. Just make sure, there's another standing 8 count coming. The combination rocked him. Now the referee's decision, we've seen a few waved off after a second standing 8 count. Is this one going to go as well? No, they'll let him carry on as the bell goes. If that round had been in doubt, and I don't think it was, Changalawe made sure there was no doubt with a strong finish to the round.
I bet you Richardson wishes he was a welterweight right now. He's having a bit of trouble here tonight, isn't he? Good shot so from Changalawe.
They don't punch this hard at welterweight, do they?
No, I don't. It's not even that so much, though it is. But I mean, it's just the reach and the distance. He just can't get close, and he's on the end of all the shots.
Okay, you drink water.
He can't escape anything at the minute.
Deep breathe again. Deep breathe.
Well, what the judges want to call here? They went 10-8 right along the line at the end of the first round. Here, 10-8 right down the line. No surprise there. Well, can Curlun Richardson upset the odds here and somehow produce a stoppage to keep his Commonwealth dream intact? At the moment, Yusuf Changalawe looks too big, too strong, and too good for him. Brave effort, though, from Richardson.
I think he tried to walk forward. Actually, in walking forward, kept him safe for most of that second round.
There he goes again, rocked with the left hand, and whenever Changalawe does land flush, Richardson does feel it.
Yeah, when Changalawe lets his hands go, it's good to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a danger. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, this half of the draw in particular is so up for grabs in the light heavyweight division. There's no reason that Yusuf Changalawe can't be thinking, hey, I'm a medal contender.
But he needs good right hand there from Changalawe.
Lovely stuff. There might be another standing 8 count coming soon, and if it does, I think that will probably be the end of it. So Richardson tries to fire back.
Yeah, gutsy effort there from Richardson.
Yeah, it really was.
Nothing landing for the effort.
But at least he stopped the referee stepping in, didn't he?
Yeah, he was on the end of these left hooks.
Yeah, but he's in complete control, Changalawe. He's just too big, too strong, too physical. And he can just bully Curlun Richardson in there, which is what he's doing now. Richardson is incredibly game and brave. Still throwing, still trying to find something.
He literally spat that out himself.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Unless he was falling out, he tried to catch it, but that's the rest he needed, though, to be fair. He was under a bit of pressure there, wasn't he?
He needs more than a rest.
Well, I just think he's thinking about seeing the end of the round, to be honest.
Will he do it? Changalawe unloading again. Richardson soaking it all up. I wonder. But he's absolutely out of his feet, isn't he? Well, he's got less than a minute just to survive here. I'm surprised, 3 standing counts, and he's allowed to continue. Look at him, he's still coming forward. I think, is Changalawe going to take it easy on him? Respect his courage? I mean, he's won it by a mile. Doesn't need to waste anything here. And we'll take a few more seconds off the clock.
Well, we've seen fights stop with much less punishment than we've seen in this fight, but you sort of good work. You want to see Richardson get to the final ball now, don't you?
Yeah, when you're this close. Yeah, hear that final bell. He's earned the right. That'll do it. He was still throwing even after the bell, and he didn't land with that one either. Yusuf Changalawe can start the celebrations, and he can start planning for a quarter-final as well.
But Richardson, you know, to be fair, he tried to walk forward again like he did in the previous round, but just not letting his hands go. And Changalawa be able to keep him on the end of those long levers all the time, constantly hitting him with solid left hooks and right hands over the top. Timing really well because he was coming forward. And it looked like a few times that the referee was going to stop that fight. He didn't. You got to see the final bell there, Richardson, but only one winner. Unanimous every round, possibly 10-8 in all.
Yeah, it could well be. Yeah, it could well be. Well,
he's fun to watch because he got a little bit of power there, hasn't he? And you know,
yeah,
he'll be in harder fights, and I think, yeah, tougher test to wait, but he's through to the next
well,
round.
You say tougher test. He's got a quarter-final against Arthur Langolier, the St. Lucia boxer, who got a bye. He'll fancy his chances
by
there.
a unanimous decision in the blue corner, representing Tanzania, Yusuf Lukasi Changalawe.
The Tanzania coach Timothy Kingu was saying, I think we've got a genuine chance at a couple of medals here, and this is one of those genuine contenders. He's on the threshold with an absolutely dominant demolition job over Curlun Richardson, who had a heart of a light heavyweight if he didn't have the physique.